y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember, go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $sign, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting a whole 100. Remember, the Midday News Show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What it do. How's everybody doing? How's your day going so far? Oh man, I'm Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the Midday News Show. You say give a special shout out to Mr. Willie Williams. I appreciate that right there. Subscribe. Share. Support is a verb. Support is a verb out here in these streets. Yes, we got the thumbs up, cash app, PayPal, super chat, Patreon, share button, and more. Need your support out here in these streets. I appreciate that right there. For real. Atlanta's in the building. What it do. Hold on. I had to refresh my system. We also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. Remember, share what you're watching, and if you was on the job and you trying to work and watch a player, be careful about who you sharing it with, because those your co-workers may be trying to get a promotion, and they'll snitch on you and try to get you in trouble. So let's just be careful out here in these doggone streets who we sharing this type of stuff with when you're supposed to be on the job working, focusing. They want you to be focusing on the job. Shout out to Phyllis for the $2 cash app. Say absent yesterday. Say, hey, Miss Shirley, prayers. Love you, Willie. Love you back. I appreciate you being back around here, and all thumbs up and all prayers is going out to Miss Shirley. I hope that you is doing well. That's what I'm talking about. The 612 is up in the building. What's happening? He did say a sugar fella gone wild. That's it. Yeah. Which is also strange that's how, like, what is it called? The media is not really, they don't really want to hone in on what it is, but we gonna hone in on what it really is. Mississippi's up in the building. What it do. Arkansas is up in this thing. What's happening? Alabama is in the house. Come on in. I see 86. Come on, y'all play with a player around here. Help a player out. Do not be afraid. The 718 Jamaica Queens is here today. So for today's service. Appreciate that right there. Said the 313 is back in there bed from the hospital. Glad to still be here. Thumbs up, and Shan Pimpin'. That's what's up. I hope that you doing well. Dogger, you done made it on up out the hospital, and you wasn't just around there because of STD Friday. When you around there because of something else, we got to send prayers out for you too. Tennessee is in the building. Hell, Memphis, Tennessee is up in the building. What's happening? Shout out to Mr. Gino for the $5 cash app, because you is a double O player. I appreciate that right there. Thank you. Now, what was that right there? Just notifying the player. Put that there, slide that, got that, bounce that. I got a little sad news. Give yourself a pat on the back, because y'all done made it over 100 by 07. That's what I'm talking about. Look at the love. Look at the support. Support is a verb. Support, or a verb is support. Support is a verb by him. Yeah. Y'all, we finna go on and get into it. I got some real news. A lot of news that you can use, especially for y'all folk who out here be dating. Especially for y'all good civilians who be out here dating out in these streets. And I know that y'all be what is that thing called? You all be trying to you all be trying to get to know people and stuff, and y'all be going to these places. So this right here will interrupt your going out in this out here in the doggone street. Hold on, bam. Chicago is in the building. What to do? Said the 305. Richmond Heights is in the building. That Dade County out here in the street. What it do? That's what I'm talking about. You have to be more careful. Bam. We slid that. We got that. Pop that. Did that. Okay. Bam. Slide. Making sure that I'm hollering at everybody out here, man. Thank y'all for joining the player. And again, we also streaming live on twitch.tv.com. The Willie Williams Show. We actually got another follower. And now we is at 139 followers. We got to hit the 140. Once we hit the 140, if we hit the 140 today, then today we can change it up to where we need the 145 by Friday. I need your support. Say much love, Willie. Get the bag, bro. Appreciate that right there. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash shout. That's what I'm talking about. Appreciate y'all, man. I really do. Really do. We finna go ahead on and get into it or something. We finna go ahead on and get it and get into it or something. Shout out to Gasaway for the $6 cash shout. Say, hey, handsome, way that in. What it do on this wonderful Tuesday, May the 14th. It's May the 14th out here in this street. Let's jump on into it. Let's see. Now, where do we want to start at? Where do we want to... Oh. We can do this. We gonna do this right here, but I gotta put, bam, I got me one on up. Got that, pop that, do that, slide
School
that.
Principal arrested for...
Hold on, pimp. Speaking before I'm ready. Let's go ahead on and get into it. Let's pop off. Dog, we got a principal. Shout out to the educators. We have a principal who is accused of abusing a student. Doing something to a student that he's not supposed to be doing to a student. Previously charged with molesting a child. I'm gonna say that there again. A principal is accused of abusing a student who previously was charged with molesting a child. I know what y'all thinking. How the hell is you able to be a principal and you done been charged with molestation? Like. How does that work? Who dropped the ball? Who dropped the ball? Hell, did they check backgrounds? Here we go. I ain't gonna hold you.
A school principal arrested for aggravated child abuse, and it reportedly didn't know that it was all being caught on camera.
This video from inside a classroom shows Dante Prophet struggling with the child and holding him down. Fox 35's Hannah McKenzie was at Destiny Leadership Academy in Marion County for the parents' meeting tonight and shares their shock.
I gotta stop it right there. That baby is all the way pregnant. Now it looked like her stomach is sitting up, so she might be having a boy. Shout out to us older folk who understand that right there. I think when the baby, when like your stomach is high, like it's a boy, but when your stomach is low, like it's a girl. Somebody please correct me and tell the younger people what I'm talking about. Here we go.
The shocking 3-minute, 13-second clip appears to show Dante Akeem Prophet fighting to restrain a young child on May 10th. The child thrashing to get away. At one point, the 33-year-old principal of Destiny Leadership Academy in Ocala pins the child to the ground between his legs. According to the Marion County Sheriff's Office, the principal didn't know he was being recorded.
Shout out to them cameras. Shout out to them hidden cameras. People will act how they normally act. They will say what they would normally say when they know they're not being recorded. Yeah.
I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room. There is. Yeah, and it caught everything on camera. Everything.
Accused of putting the child in a chokehold, using a charging cable to strike him, and slapping his face, Prophet is now charged with aggravated child abuse and false imprisonment of a child.
Turn around for me. You're going back. You're under arrest, okay?
But it's
Now that's how y'all handle the situation. Turn around, put your hands behind your back. That's called compliance. He understands. Go ahead.
It's not his first time being charged with a felony relating to a child. Prophet was arrested in May 2019. Court records show he was accused of sexually molesting a child who he met while working as a camp counselor in 2017. Prophet charged with lewd and lascivious molestation to a child and attempt to commit interfering with child custody. The case has been ongoing. In June 2023, documents state Prophet violated his probation. Then in July, the case was closed. Records show the prosecutor dropped one of the charges and the court withheld adjudication on the other, meaning he wasn't convicted.
That's right, he got that noli pro.
But how did he become principal at Destiny Leadership Academy? The school's executive principal, Dr. Elvira Hagens, declining to answer our questions.
But he became principal because those charges was dropped. He was not charged. So in my mind, he's able to be in education and he's able to be a principal, right? Should just because you was accused and or well the charges was dropped. The charges was dropped. He was charged, but he wasn't convicted. So if we're not convicted, then that means that we is innocent, right?
But I just want to let you know that is some of the best surveillance video footage I've ever seen in my life. Okay. You're probably fired too from your job, by the way.
A letter given to us by school leaders states Prophet no longer works here. DLA is a private school, but state law mandates the Florida Department of Education writes their rules.
He was a principal of a private school and messed that up.
We reached out, but haven't heard back.
And that was Hannah McKenzie reporting tonight. Prophet is being held at the Marion County Jail on no bond, and court records show that he also uses the name Dante Akeem Lopez. His next court appearance is coming up on June 11th.
Okay, so he switched his name up sometime and stuff like that. All right, hold on. So you mean to tell me that he's 33 and he was a principal at 33 at a private school? Is it me or did they not have? Damn it, did nobody else put in like the application or something like that right there? Was he just their last choice? I'm not sure, but I just got to say this right here. The student needed a daddy. The student needed a father figure. The student needed a mentor. The student needed a male's presence and a male authority over them, because as we all know that the majority of the teachers in the institutions is females. These children be lacking male leadership, and he was trying to lead the child.
Get away.
No?
At one point, the 33-year-old principal of
33-year-old principal.
Destiny Leadership Academy in Ocala pins the child to the ground.
I need to put in me an application to be a principal, right? I ain't been convicted of nothing dealing with children, so yeah. I can put my application in.
Between his legs. According to the Marion County Sheriff's Office, the principal didn't know he was being recorded.
That's what's up. Look at his face when he find out that he's been recorded.
I don't know if you know this or not, but there's a security camera in that room. There is. Yeah, and he caught everything on camera.
Say it is? Nah.
Everything.
Accused of
Notice. He ain't argue anything. He didn't argue it. See, a woman would have argued some shit. I promise you, a woman would have argued, and then she would have said that she felt threatened and she feel uncomfortable. She's afraid for her life and everything because the police officer is talking to her.
putting the child in a chokehold.
Sometimes you got to choke him.
Using a charging cable to strike him.
We do not condone this type of behavior. YouTube, I'm just playing. We're not supposed to choke him. I'm trying to tell you something.
And slapping his face. Prophet is now charged with aggravated child abuse and false imprisonment of a child.
So now we're going to feel some type of way because he slapped the child. Move right along. I ain't going to even much hold you. This is a learning lesson for all of you educators and stuff like that right there. This is something that you don't do, especially when you have not scanned the room. When you have not scanned the room, when you have not got your surveillance meters out and run throughout the room. You know how we done watched on movies and stuff like that. They have somebody to come and scan the whole room for bugs and stuff. If you have not checked that room for bugs, you cannot be disciplining your students, man. No. You got to think it through, but don't worry about it. Moving right along. Listen. I got some bad news. I told you I got some bad news. Here we go. Bam. Put this on up on the screen real quick. Red Lobster workers is blindsided by seafood chains abruptly closing at least 50 restaurants, including in New York and New Jersey. Jesus. They closing the lobster. Y'all know they got them good ass biscuits. They got them good biscuits out here in the doggone street. Remember back in my day when Red Lobster was like a 5-star restaurant back in my day, like when we was like late teens or early 20s. Like if you went to Red Lobster, if you took a little something to Red Lobster, you had a little change. You know what I'm saying? That's how we felt. But that's why a lot of us, we did not go to Red Lobster. But then once we got like a little older, and then we went to Red Lobster, and we like, oh, it's not that expensive. You know what I'm saying? But that is the image and the commercial that has been put out here for us when we was coming up. That this is an expensive place because they sell lobster. And we're like, oh my God, they sell lobster. So you got to have a few dollars, you know. Now they closing 50 on them. I just saw this right here probably like 22 minutes ago or something like that. So I'm guessing that a player got something to say. So let's hear what he got to say about the situation. Look here.
Boy, Don called me. He's like, oh yeah, you should come in right now. I was like, why? I'm off today. And he's like, man, you just need to come in because there's a lot of stuff going on.
But what corporate did tell them?
So we got 3 days to clean out the restaurant.
Corporate told y'all got 3 days to clean out the restaurant. You mean clean up before they close on y'all? Play too much. Hold on, he ain't gonna say nothing else. I don't think he's gonna say nothing else. I guess he's supposed to read this stuff then. So let me back it up.
Did tell them?
We got 3 days to clean out the restaurant.
I still don't understand what they would mean by clean out the restaurant. You say a shot Red Lobster employee, yada yada yada, New York told that, and he and his co-workers was blindsided after the restaurant chain closed. Got that? All right. Because they just highlighting what's in the article. What's up? Complaining to the outlet that he learned that his store shut down from a fellow workers, not management. Listen, like you couldn't have called me on my day off and said, come in, and I'm asking you why. And you say, man, just come in. There's a lot of things going on. I'm still not coming. What are you talking about? Depends on how far I live. It depends on if I'm intoxicated, or it depends on if I'm off. I'm not coming. Unless y'all got a check for me. I'll be there in a minute. You know what I'm saying? 14 locations in New York and New Jersey were temporarily closed for the foreseeable future on May the 13th. Got that. Bam, 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 bam. At your struggling company weighs a possible Chapter 11 bankruptcy file. That's what's up. Aren't they owned by the Darden Company, if I'm not mistaken? But in January, Thai Union Group PCL revealed its intentions to pursue an exit of its majority investment in Red Lobsters, blaming rising costs on COVID-19. Oh, that's what you can blame it on. Sure enough, can. That's right, because people won't go in the restaurants. Yeah. The group claimed that Red Lobster logged a share loss of $19 million during the first 9 months of 2023. Whoo, y'all should have closed down back then. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He said clean out in 3 days mean take what's left as pay. Oh, you might be right. You might be right. But y'all better get some of them utensils and shit like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Get some of them industry pans and stuff that you put the biscuits on and shit. Listen, those things is real expensive. Those things are real expensive for each pan, and you might want to take that home and put it on the barbecue grill or something like that right there. So they really ain't saying nothing too much more. But listen, this is a place that was an option when you was going out. But now since you people did not want to, patronize these people's business, they closing. Did I say patronize or patronize? It's one of them P words that I'm trying to use that I can't use correctly right now. But yeah. I just saw this popped up and I'm like, oh wow. So they just gonna close it down on y'all. That's what's up. Y'all got to start going to Cheesecake Factory or something like Checkers or something like that right there. You know, well, Checkers, well, you have to eat on the outside. Well, that can be romantic, buying your food and eating outside, you know, just as long as it ain't raining and ain't like no flies and it ain't the summer in Florida or something like that. Move right along. I ain't gonna eat much, hold you. Just go ahead on and throw that there on out to you good peoples. Yeah. It's a tragedy. It is a tragedy. It's a fail. It is a fail, but damn it, they done made their money and they good. Let's go ahead on and jump into this right here. Bam. Now, where's my doggone article I just had? Oh, we got our baby fat. I'm going to talk about her in here. Let's do it now before I forget. Let's go to Atlanta then. We're going to Atlanta real quick. Woo! If y'all just not coming on in, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Shout out to James for the $7 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Yeah. Listen, we need some more thumbs up. What is we doing? You good people? Wait, hold on, swole up. We only got 188 thumbs up. I know that we could do better than that. I just refreshed. We had 287 watchers in the first 24 minutes. That's what I'm talking about. We just need some more thumbs up and some more shares. Now, y'all know how YouTube be around here treating the player. They don't want to give out the notifications. So I look to you good people. And remember, if you don't share, you can't make it to heaven. I'm just trying to tell you something. Remember, I'm at the gate. Look here. Let's go to Atlanta. We got our beautiful sister, D.A. Fannie Willis. She gets tearful when she's speaking in front of the South Fulton police for having her back out here in the doggone street when you people been sending her countless threats. That baby get tearful out here.
Fulton County District Attorney Fannie Willis, that's the woman who is prosecuting defendants ranging from rap superstar Young Thug to former President Donald Trump. She's showing a side of herself that we probably don't see very often.
She's always got that tough persona. Atlanta News First's Rebecca Schramm is live this morning. Rebecca's at the Fulton County Courthouse. Rebecca Willis actually broke down in tears. She was thanking the people who she said are keeping her safe.
You say she's so fake. Oh.
That's right, Revere and Brooks. You're right. Usually when you see Fannie Willis here in the courtroom or out in public, she's tough. I mean, that's the persona she has to exude when she's the top prosecutor of her county. Well, last night,
she said that's what she has to exude. That's what she has to show to the public, that she's tough. You mean, so she's not tough even... So if a person cries, then they're not tough. Boy, the way that we be thinking is just really wrong, in my opinion. Go ahead.
I mean, that's the persona she has to exude when she's the top prosecutor of her county. Well, last night, she displayed a softer side that you don't typically see from her. So take a look. This was at an event last night where the men and women of the City of South Fulton Police Department were honored. She's lived in that community for 18 years, long before it was incorporated as a city. She says police have answered the call on countless threats at her home. Willis said the most recent was in December. Someone pulled a hoax while she was away, which led her to panic, thinking that her 26-year-old daughter might be dead inside the home. Of course, that wasn't the case, and she thanked the officers.
Y'all got to stop playing with people's lives like that, but go ahead.
For always looking out for her.
The last couple of years have been really hard for me, but what has kept me safe is this police department. So that's why it's an honor to stand among my heroes. This police department will keep me safe.
Facts.
And so many of y'all did. So many of y'all walked around my house. So many of y'all showed up. That dog showed up daily to just make sure that me and my family were okay. And I can be Madam DA, but at the end of the day, I'm just a single mom trying to raise my children. And it's because...
Single mom trying to raise my kids. Get that paper. That's what I'm talking about, man.
You want to say...
At the end of the day, damn my title, I am just a woman with cheering by myself. Come on, man.
And of course, all of this is happening as an appeals court will soon consider whether the trial judge erred when he allowed Willis to remain on the Trump case despite her admitted affair with, or admitted romantic relationship with the man that she chose as the special prosecutor. So we'll keep tabs on that for you. Live at the Fulton County Courthouse, Rebecca Schramm, Atlanta News First.
That's right, because it's not a affair, because she was not the one who was, well, she was a part of a affair, but she wasn't having a affair. She was a part of it because she wasn't the one who was in the relationship. She was just dealing with the married man. Bam! And we ain't really tripping like that right there. You know what I'm saying? Because we all do stuff.
Looking out for her.
The last couple of years have been really hard for me. But what has kept me safe is this police department. And so that's why it's an honor to stand among my heroes.
They old fake ass crying because she killed
This police department will keep me safe. And so many of y'all did. So many.
Y'all keep trying to tear down our dog, you sisters out here. That baby just a single mama trying to make it.
Y'all walked around her house. So many of y'all showed up. That dog showed up daily to just make sure that me and my family were okay. And I can be Madam DA, but at the end of the day, I'm just a single mom trying to raise my children, and it's because of you I'm safe.
That's what's but this is why we be trying to tell y'all, like, y'all be needing like a man at the crib. I be trying to help, but y'all don't want to listen because y'all got your degrees and stuff. So since y'all, that's what's up. Shout out to Dana Dang for being a member for 23 months. Say, hey, sugar. Say, hey, fam. Today is my 50th birthday. Congratulations. Happy 50th birthday. Give yourself a pat on the back. You done live a whole nother doggone year. We is damn near to the summer, and you still around here. That's what I'm talking about. And I hope that you have many, many more. A lot of y'all don't understand. Damn it, the longer that you stay on Earth is the longer that you live. Soon as you stop being on Earth, that means that you ain't living no more. Give yourself a pat on the back and call it a blessing that you still in the doggone streets. That's what I'm talking about. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, shout out to old family.
We're okay. And
them boys sliding up at your house hoping that they may have an opportunity.
I can be Madam DA, but at the end of the day, I'm just a single mom.
I'm just a single mom. So I'm just a human regardless of my title. And I wish that people just would go, just would start looking at each other like, listen, I don't damn what my job is. I'm just a human. And I wish that a lot of us, well, a lot of dog you people would actually look at law enforcement that way also. I'm just a human. So I will mess up and stuff like that right there too. But we don't give that to law enforcement. You supposed to be something that you really can't be because you done signed up for a job, you done passed the test, and now you're working it. You know. And people, they put this thing on you. You're supposed to be better than that. I'm like, but it's still just a human, though. That's all there is a human. Nothing more, nothing less. They're not superhuman. It's just nothing more, nothing less. But anyway, I ain't gonna hold you no more longer. Let's go ahead on and get into this right here. We got one of our trans sisters. One of our trans sisters done ran over a man. Gets out of the vehicle. Well, yeah. Gets out of the vehicle. Kisses the man. After kissing the man, stabs the man. You don't believe me? I just gonna put up on the screen for you. Let these good people tell you what it is.
It may be one of Houston's most horrifying murders. Well, only on 13. It may be one of Houston's most horrifying murders caught on camera.
And it happened in full view of neighbors in a subdivision near the Gulf Freeway in the Pecan Park neighborhood. ABC 13's Brooke Taylor is joining us now here in the studio.
Yeah, and Brooke, this really shocked a lot of us here in the newsroom.
It did, and sources close to this case tell me that this is some of the most horrifying footage they have seen in their careers. Police haven't said if the victim knew the killer, but they're hoping that a neighbor's video leads to a quick conviction and justice for his family. Only on 13, deeply disturbing and shocking video of a murder in broad daylight. On May 3rd, the victim, Stephen Anderson, is walking on Woodridge Square Drive to pick up his mail, sources tell us. He turns around at the sound of a screeching car speeding right into him. We're pausing the video right before he gets hit. The car reverses and hits him again, pushing him further into the street. Neighbors are on the phone, frantically calling 911. Another neighbor comes out with a pillow. And that's when the suspect, Karen Fisher, identified in court records as a man, but also described as she by police, returns with a knife in hand.
That's Karen Fisher. Hold on. That's Karen Fisher. Everybody say hello to Karen Fisher.
Man, but also described as she by police, returns with a knife in hand. The suspect yanks and flips Anderson over, straddles him, and kisses him. We're not showing what happens next because it's too graphic, but that's when police say Fisher stabs him 9 times. She casually walks off as if nothing happened and neighbors just watch. She then tries getting into another car while talking to witnesses. When that's unsuccessful, she leaps over the body and walks away.
It's very disturbing, yeah, because, you know, I have kids here. So, our kids could have been out here playing, and imagine that.
20-year-old Karen Fisher is in jail tonight, charged with murdering this 64-year-old. Her bond is set at $2 million.
It was a busy intersection. It did happen right under our noses, you know.
Just truly so shocking. I spoke to neighbors that you saw in that video. They are still traumatized by that, as you could imagine. One woman even told me that she hasn't been to work and is trying to find a therapist.
This is a heavy story right here, and it's hard to get some context here as well, Brooke. We know the suspect's 20 years old. Have they been in trouble before?
You know, the night that this happened.
Say, have they been in trouble before? That's what's up. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He said he didn't pay for service. That is $7.50 still due. That's what's up.
And she was also charged with assaulting a nurse at Bentop Hospital. And we checked records, and back in 2023, she was charged with evading arrest, and she's been on a 5-year community supervision from that. We also found a prostitution charge from 2021. That charge was ultimately dismissed.
Let's run it back. Because they did say that the suspect is 20 years old. Remember that. Suspect, 20 years old. That's what they're telling us.
Only on 13, deeply disturbing and shocking video of a murder in broad daylight.
Broad day.
On May 3rd, the victim, Stephen Anderson, is walking on Woodridge Square Drive to pick up his mail, sources tell us. He turns around at the sound of a screeching car speeding right into him.
Right there. I want to say to Stephen, you ain't been exercising. You ain't moved fast enough. You see when the car's coming to you. But Willie, the car's going real fast. That car couldn't have hit me. I want y'all to understand.
We're pausing.
The car could have not hit me. If we paying attention to the angle of the car, that car couldn't have hit me like that.
Yeah.
Right there. The car is angled coming to you. Just do the math. You can do the math real quick. You know what I'm saying? This may be geometry or some shit like that right there. You can, damn it, you see the angle. It's about to run into you. You see it. Come on.
We're pausing the video right before he gets hit. The car reverses and hits.
And then you got to learn how to hop up on cars like a superhero and all that shit right there. If it's coming real fast, you can't bag on up out the game. You got to get your hops on, man. This is why we got to work on our calves and stuff like that right there. We got to get the weight off us, and then we got to start being more mobile. You got ran over by mistake on purpose, pimp in broad day. Got to be more careful.
And again, pushing him further into the street. Neighbors are on the phone, frantically calling 911.
Shout out to this neighbor here for bringing out pillows. Player got hit and ran back over. Bring a player some pillows out there, man, because player finna go night-night. Player really need them pillows, yeah.
Another neighbor comes out with a pillow. And that's when the suspect, Karen Fisher, identified in court records as a man.
So if identified in court records as a man, Are we now prosecuting the man as a woman? Is they doing that? Is Karen, on paper, Karen is a man, according to the first papers.
The suspect, Karen Fisher, identified in court records as a man, but also described as she by police,
Described by she.
Burns with a knife in hand. The suspect yanks and flips Anderson over, straddles him.
I want y'all to understand, this person is 20. 20.
And kisses him. We're not showing what happens next because
They have no idea why this happens, but he turned the body over and kisses the man. We have no idea what happened. Got it. Go ahead.
It's too graphic, but that's when police say Fisher stabs him 9 times.
And then stab him 9 times. We have no idea what could have possessed this person to do what this person did. Round here, we have ideas. we could damn near come up with the reason ourselves. Yes, kisses him. Yeah.
She casually walks off as if nothing happened and neighbors just watch. She then tries getting into another car while talking to witnesses.
Now, why would this person try to get into another car when this person had a up-to-date white car who hit the victim? Where's that car at?
When that's unsuccessful, she leaps
Got on that little outfit. Got on that little outfit.
over the body and
Jump
walks
over the
away.
body. I thought it was a tall chick. I thought it was just a tall chick until they had done said that, like, this used to be a man.
When that's unsuccessful, she
Cause
leaps
that's how y'all be out here dressing with your little blonde hair and stuff like that, making us believe that it grow out your hair like that. Yeah. Or grow out your head like that.
body and walks away.
It's very disturbing, yeah, because, you know, I have kids here. So, our kids could have been out here playing, and imagine that.
Just keep your kids. I'm gonna leave it like that.
20-year-old Karen Fisher is in jail tonight, charged with murdering this 64-year-old. Her bond is set at $2 million.
I want y'all to understand this part right here. The bond for Karen is $2 million for running over, for hitting someone and then running back over, kissing them and stabbing them. Do y'all understand that they gave her a man's bond? Think about it. We've done stories to where women has done or women has done worse than this and did not get a $2 million bond. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. He say he think he a woman for real. He said court's gonna show him for real though. For real. Women have killed their children and didn't get a $2 million bond. So they gave Karen, they gave her, our trans sister, a man's bond.
Right there, like, it was a busy intersection. It did happen right under our noses, you know.
You said the LGBT crew quiet today, but they ain't saying nothing.
Just truly so shocking. I spoke to neighbors that you saw in that video.
Yeah.
They are still traumatized by that, as you can imagine. One woman even told me that she hasn't been to work and is trying to find a therapist.
I think that she need to lose her job. So now you can't come to work to do my business because I done hired you to handle my business. You can't come because of something that done happened to one of your neighbors or something. Hell, she probably didn't even know the neighbor. But I saw him get hit by a car. I saw him get bagged over, kissed in the mouth, and stabbed. Okay, they ain't got nothing to do with you coming on in and clocking in. You is an adult. I don't. And this in my mind, I just want y'all to understand this in my mind. This is why I be saying, I think that you all be children. You grown women, look at y'all as children. I really, really do. Do y'all think that a man could have said, well, I'm not coming to work because I need a therapist because of what I just had done saw? I'm traumatized. It didn't happen to you. It didn't happen to family, so it's not personal, but it is in your community, and it happened to a neighbor. I get that part. Shh, that's cute. You should have cried that shit out, but in the morning, I need you to come on in and clock in. You have not been to work. She's waiting to get a therapist.
imagine. One woman even told me that she hasn't been to work and is trying to find a therapist.
She's trying to find a therapist. So she's not going to work tomorrow. She's not going to work the day after until she finds a therapist, because she needs somebody to talk to. It's understandable that you need somebody to talk to, but you talk to them people after you come do your doggone shift that we hired you for. So now we got to fall behind because you can't deal with somebody being hit by a car, bagged over by a car, kissed in the mouth, and stabbed 9 times. Y'all got to get your lives together. Please, please, please get your lives together. Moving right along. I ain't going to eat much, hold you. Y'all is doing too much. Bam, bam, bam. I don't know that doggone thing. Bam. You all got to be careful. Got to be careful. I keep trying to tell y'all, man. I don't think that we just, we as a people, we just don't think stuff through, which, and that's why I'm able to say what I say. That's why I'm able to come on around here and do what I do. I keep trying to tell y'all, you follow your own doggone understanding without proper guidance out here. This is a problem. You say, Willie, she trying to get that disability check. Hell, she could have just called me and we could have talked about it. I could have discussed it with her and told her, listen, sugar, everything gonna be all right. He dead. You still got to keep on living. I say, hell, just act like it was like an Arnold Schwarzenegger movie. You know, the movie over now. You got to get back to work. Simple stuff like that right there. We have a teen who is charged in a Facebook Marketplace scam. Now, I like Facebook Marketplace to look at stuff. I just ain't never been scammed, and I don't think I'm ever going to be scammed. You know why? Because I got that fire and I don't play with people. I don't think I'm going to ever be scammed. There's only certain things I'm going to get from the marketplace, and I got that fire, and my face tell it all when I show up. I don't show up at night. I don't show up in unwell lit areas. And I show up with that fire, ready to go. Here we go.
Now to a continuing investigation that you've only seen on Local 10 News, an elaborate Facebook scam putting an entire neighborhood on edge.
And there has been a break in the case, and we're learning the suspect lived very close to his alleged victims. Local 10's Andrew Perez is live in Dania Beach with the exclusive tonight. Andrew.
This is part of a much bigger issue, by the way.
Yes, I am unscammable.
That we exposed exclusively here on Local 10 News. In this case, with this suspect, he's only 18 years old.
No more Facebook for a while for 18-year-old Maurice Verrado.
There we go. We keep calling 18-year-olds teens. Technically, they are teens, but technically, they are adults, too. So why don't we call them adult teens? See, when they be saying teens, it brings in sympathy and empathy and shit. You know what I'm saying? When they say teens, it drops your, damn it, your prosecutioner mind. I'm trying to come up with something, but damn it, y'all know what I'm talking about. Here we go.
The men say deputies behind an elaborate Facebook scam that turned victim against victim, and there were many. Things turned violent.
People have complete strangers coming to their home saying they're here to rent their car, having no idea who this person is. The person that's going to the home having no idea they're about to find out that they've been scammed.
Prosecutors say it was a recipe for disaster.
You doing the rent-a-car scam?
Verrado posting fake rental ads using his neighbors' cars in Dania Beach, they say, collecting deposits to rent those cars, then giving his neighbors' addresses for pickup. Strangers would keep showing up to those homes.
What's their reaction when you tell them my car's not for rent?
I don't think they believe me.
I didn't even know you can rent a car on that Facebook app.
Didn't you think that if he got caught, he's going to go to jail for a long time?
Robert Vasquez is relieved his son's car was smashed up after one of those misunderstandings with a renter online. Deputies got to
damn it, his car got smashed up over a misunderstanding. So somebody pulled up the rent doggone car. They gave because that person believed that they gave their deposit, and now I can't get inside the damn car. I'm gonna destroy your shit. That's what's up.
Verrado through a series of numbers and emails, writing subpoenas or warrants to companies like Google, Zelle, and Facebook, connecting a million little pieces to Verrado, who they say acknowledged to creating fake Facebook screen names a long time ago and always having backup accounts in case Facebook took his down. He's facing 13 different charges, and his mother asked the court for some slack to
That's right. The mama gonna always support her baby.
get him out.
And I was just trying to see if he could get a lower bond because I really don't have it like that.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Nothing else. That I'm just sorry for everything.
Your 18-year-old child. Now listen. This is one of them times where I tell y'all, this is how you know that you done failed. She really ain't got it like that. Can you drop the bond down? If your child is 18 years old and your ass ain't got no damn money, you have failed. I'm just listen. I know some feelings done just got hurt. If you ain't got no money and your child is 18, you is a failure. Well, you have failed. It's a wrap. And typically when we ain't got no money and our children is 18, we ain't got no life insurance either.
I just want to point out it's still unclear exactly how many victims are involved just with him. We're still trying to work all that. He's got a $50,000 bond. He's got an upcoming hearing to try and reduce that bond that we'll, of course, be attending. But again, this is part of a much bigger problem with Facebook Marketplace scams that we've been covering. You're going to want to check out some of the stories and some of the other victims in other cases that we've interviewed and covered on our website, local10.com.
Do y'all even understand that, like, this 18-year-old had time to think about this and set this up because he was 18 when he set all the pages up and all that stuff and the accounts and been doing this and it's been working. You got to ask yourself, in my mind, the only people who he have been scamming, in my opinion, I think that they all under 25. I don't think that you could have scammed somebody over 40 with renting a car on Facebook Marketplace, because see, people over 40, we understand and we is used to going to Avis, Enterprise, Budget, and all that stuff. So we know that there's steps that has to happen. We know that there's information that need to be put in and shit, and you know what I'm saying? It's certain things that we just know. And a lot of us over 40, we ain't dealing with renting no damn car off Facebook Marketplace. Why? Because we don't want to be held accountable for shit. So we will rent at regular rental car spots that we know about and then get their insurance in case anything happens, so we ain't got to pay for nothing if this shit goes south. This is why you're able to get these people 25 and under, because they just don't know a lot of times. They really, really don't. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. You say that bonnet screams failure. Yes, and listen, if you all is, and I want y'all to understand, this beautiful baby, this beautiful mother got a, what?
Because I really don't have it like that.
Is there anything else that you'd like to share?
Nothing else. That I'm just sorry for everything.
This beautiful mother got on something that got on the Zoom thing with the court, speaking on her son's behalf with a bonnet on. Y'all be some good ass parents, I promise you. Y'all be excellent parents. Excellent. This is how you present yourself in front of the judge. And I want y'all to understand, women will tell you, well, this shouldn't, me wearing the bonnet in public should not, what is that word that I'm looking for? It should not make you think any different of me, but that's the word that I'm trying to find. You should still be able to respect me or some shit like that. I am trying to, yes, the way I'm representing myself should not make you think less of me. This is what they really do be believing. Just because I got on the bonnet, it don't mean that I'm slow or I'm broke or I'm just not a good mother. You're right. But a lot of people, they can't come to a conclusion that it does make you a horrible parent and or a broke person. Hold on, man. Got to be more careful. Got that. Bam, bam, bam. Yes. People will perceive you how they see you. And a lot of people be trying to tell us you shouldn't judge a book by its cover. But we judge books by its cover because, damn it, if you have on the police uniform, we just judge that you is a police officer. If a mother is in the court Zoom thing and she have on a bonnet, we will perceive her as being a ratchet ass mama. And she possibly not even ratchet. But perception is everything. Perception is everything. Moving right along, I ain't gonna even much hold you. Doggone shame that y'all getting scammed like that right there. Get your life together. Do something constructive. Think about it. Think about it. Think about it. Moving right along. That dog, I got some. I'm trying to do too many doggone things at one time. Oh, real quick. I think I'm able to do this right here. We got a few minutes. Let's go ahead on and get this to you. Put his own up on the screen. We have a Wisconsin teacher who was fired, alleged grooming relationship with student. Bam.
21 Snapchat pictures. Each image deemed suggestive, getting Christian Enright a count of disorderly conduct.
His name is Christian. That's what's up.
From a message reading, "Where did your pants go? LOL," to emergency sirens and kissy face emojis sounding the alarm. 29-year-old Enright is accused of grooming a now 14-year-old girl at Kenosha School of Technology.
So you mean a middle school? He's 29. Damn, it reminds of us, or reminds me of the show we just did last night. 29, a person who uses social media a lot, and who is a middle school teacher. Go ahead, though. I ain't tripping.
Now 14-year-old girl at Kenosha School of Technology.
It's terrifying.
Brittany Lawton is a Kenosha Unified School District parent. She also says she's known Enright since childhood.
We've always known that there was something off. There's always been something not quite right, but no one could ever, no one knew that it was going to get to kids.
So you mean that y'all noticed that something wasn't right, and y'all grew up with him, but something wasn't right, and that thing that wasn't right was that he possibly liked children? You mean when y'all was young, y'all knew someone right, and that one right was he liked kids while y'all was young? Got it.
According to this criminal complaint, in February, the student admitted to being Snapchat friends with Enright since June 2023. Cell phone records show the two messages daily for months. At one point, Enright sending almost 600 messages in a week. Lawton and other parents have been protesting against the now former teacher.
It's just horrifying to think that this could have been my kid and it would have been swept the same way.
Yeah, it's sad that it could have been your kids. So what is that telling y'all? We doing some real good parenting.
Prosecutors say Enright denied having an inappropriate relationship, saying he was trying to build the student's confidence.
Facts. Like, right. He don't look like he was trying to do anything nefarious now.
The district says it can't comment on personnel matters, releasing a statement saying in part, the district takes seriously all employee performance and misconduct that could jeopardize the health, safety, and welfare of students.
That's right, because our student safety comes first.
There's always the risk, but you don't ever think it's going to be so close to home.
Right.
In Kenosha, Bria Jones, Fox 6 News.
That's what I be trying to tell people. You just don't think it's going to ever happen to you and yours.
Say Enright.
The eyes, the short, the dimple, the dimples.
Denied having an inappropriate relationship, saying he was trying to build the student's confidence.
Yes.
The district says it can't comment on
I'm trying so hard to be appropriate, laugh out loud, but you say, but now this goes back to what I said last night, that thing about attraction. We is attracted to who we is attracted to and what we is attracted to. The big thing is a whole bunch of people, they cannot tell people what they are really attracted to because they know that they'll be shunned, arrested, fired, and ostracized. Again, we can't keep it honest. Even though people is attracted to who they is attracted to. Give yourselves a pat on the back. Y'all done made it to the end of the Midday News around here in the YouTube street. We got lights up to 274. I really do appreciate that right there. We finna go to Rumble. We finna go to Rumble. Oh, the show ain't over. We just finna go to Rumble. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. He say, how you friends with somebody, with someone that can't drink wine? I am surprised that he didn't say that they was my besties, like the other teacher said. I got 21 besties. That's what's up. Keep doing what you're doing, teachers. Hell, and they both fired. Think about it. The dude from last night's show said that he fired. This one here, he's fired too. And he was just trying to build confidence. And somebody asked last night, well, how do the children have his phone number to be sending him messages like that? The same way that the student had the dude Snapchat so they can communicate like that. We don't think there's nothing wrong with it. That's what's up. Players, prostate cancer awareness around here at the Willie Williams Show. So it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am here to help. Yes, I am. Yes, I'm is. That's what's up. Listen, rumble.com. The link is down there in the description. Rumble starts at 1 o'clock. Y'all have a good one. I'm gonna see y'all over there, right? Y'all come on around there. I'm out of here, man.